Hey guys, I'm Jesse Summer. I've got a really cool video planned for us today. What we're going to be doing is forging a Kiridashi, similar to this one that I've drawn out. We're going to be making this out of this 5160 coil spring. So we're going to go ahead and straighten out a section of this, cut it off, and get to work on forging the blade. Alright, we're just going to straighten some of this spring out so that we have a nice section to work with. Alright guys, so we've got the amount of material that we want straightened out. Now we're just gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'm cutting off a little bit of excess just to make it easier. But we're not gonna use all this. Alright guys, we've done 3 normalizing cycles on this, so we should be good to start forging on it. Right now we're going to take it to square and get it all squared off. And then we're going to start flattening out the whole thing pretty much after we get it to a nice and square shape. Alright, so it's nice and squared off right now. So now we're going to go and get it all straight. And then next to it, we're going to come in and start flattening it out. Alright, we got it nice and hot. Now we're just going to start flattening it out to make it more of a rectangular shape than a square shape. Alright guys, so we're at the point right now where we're starting to get this pretty much into a rectangular shape. Now we're going to want to widen out this area over here so that we can get a nice wide cutting edge. Alright guys, so now that we've got this widened out, we're going to be like forming out where our getting some cold shuts in there. We're going to be like making the actual cutting edge now. So we're going to be hammering in that angle. And this is pretty thin, so it's trying to fold over on itself. But hopefully we can limit that as much as possible and then grind it out later. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. We don't really have any. There's one minor cold shut in there, but we'll be able to get that out, no problem. So this is heating up super quickly because it's so thin. So yeah, we're just forging in that angle, and then we're gonna have a transition after there, and then draw out the material some more, and then get to grinding. This is just gonna be a 1 episode build because I don't think it's too complicated. But yeah, that's starting to look like a Kiridashi a little bit. Just got to get that much pointier. This is certainly coming along nicely. We still got a little bit more to go. But that's just about it for the blade. There's kind of a lot of back and forth on this. I think that looks good right there. So now we're gonna come in on the horn here and make this like curve here a little bit deeper, and then we're gonna do a taper in and then have a taper back out. And I think this is gonna be really cool. All right, we got this hot. We're just gonna come on over to the horn right here and try and forge in that little transition there. Oh, and that's looking good. It's looking very good. All right, guys, so now we're gonna get this, like the rest of this, cleaned up. Just trying to get this handle all nice. Ah, dang, just got burned pretty good. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and cut off our excess stock. I tend to have a habit of using way too much material than I need, and I did that again today. We just don't need all this material on here, so we're just cutting it off. So that's where we're at. That's gonna fit your hand real nice. Do some good, it'll be like a utility knife, or you can do a little bit of wood carving with it. And alright guys, so we've got it just about where we want it right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our wire brush to it, get it nice and clean, get that scale off there, and then we're gonna be straightening it, so that we can go ahead and start grinding on it. Alright guys, so the blade is cooled down and I've got my grinder set up. So now we're going to go ahead and start grinding on this and hope that we don't make any mistakes and make something cool out of it. Alright guys, so here's where we left off. This looks really, really cool. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is harden and temper it. So we'll get right into that. Hopefully get some cool footage of the quench. Hopefully everything goes well on this. It's gone well up to this point, so I really hope nothing cracks, warps, anything. I hope it can just go well. Alright guys, so right now we've got the blade in the fire and we're going to heat it up and do 3 normalizing cycles on it. So that's what we're doing right now, just to try and reduce the risks of having a crack or warp or anything of that nature. So that's what we're doing right now. So we've got the normalizing cycles done. We've got our oil preheated. We've got a face mask on. So we should be good to go for this quench. I'm hoping everything goes right, but we're about to find out. Just got to get it up to the right temperature. We want to have a nice even heat all down the cutting edge. Turn our blower up a little bit. All right, and we go. Oh yeah, she's hard. That's perfect. You know it's very hard whenever the file just skates across it. We have no kinds of warp. I could not be happier with that. All right guys, so we went ahead and we sprayed some degreaser on this so that there's no oil on it, because we don't want it to catch on fire while we're tempering it. But we've got our little toaster oven heated up. We're gonna go ahead and pop her in there for a little while, and I'll see you guys when it's done. Oven, and it seems to be tempered very well. Still hard, but not too hard. So now we're gonna keep grinding on it and then start getting this thing all finished up. Alright guys, so here's where we're at right now. I think it looks pretty good. So now we're going to move on to doing some hand sanding. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead and got this knife hand sanded. And it looks a lot nicer now. So what we're going to go ahead and do is sharpen it on a sharpening stone. And then that'll pretty much be it. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thanks a lot for watching. I think this turned out really cool. It was a fun little one-day build. So please like and subscribe to stay tuned for the next video.